How's it going, guys? Welcome to Onslaught Reviews. My name is Adam, and today we're talking about Shazam and Pet Sematary. Alright, so both these movies came out like 3-4 weeks ago, and I missed the boat completely on reviewing them because, you know, the heat out here in the desert was getting really terrible. I got sick, and I was just drained of energy. So instead of doing two separate, more full reviews of these movies, I'm just going to combine them into just one little video, just to kind of give you guys my basic thoughts, and if I liked it or not, and you know, if you guys, you know, who have seen this movie want to get more, you know, detailed in the descriptions or in the comments, my bad, we can talk about it there. So first off is Shazam. I really enjoyed this movie. I think the acting was awesome. The action was just awesome. I honestly, there wasn't really much wrong with it that I could really tell. I really enjoyed just about every aspect of the movie. I really enjoyed the magic and stuff like that, and the wizard, their kind of magic wizarding kind of thing with it is very cool. And the whole idea of like all the foster kids at the end, this is a spoiler by the way, but I'm sure at this point everyone knows, but all the foster kids in the foster home that Billy's at, they all become like the Shazam family, and at the end it's so unbelievably cool, and it shouldn't work, especially with like today's kind of thing with like movies and stuff like that, because they look straight up from the comic books from like the 40s. It's kind of crazy. This is a movie for kids, absolutely, for certain. This is a kids movie. So, if you haven't already seen it, you know, I mean, I think it's out of theaters by now, but definitely buy this on Blu-ray when you get a chance. I'm giving Shazam 5 stars. Okay, so let's talk about Pet Sematary. I really enjoyed this one too. Honestly, I'd say I enjoyed it a lot more than the original. The original is great and all, but if you go back and watch it today, sometimes the acting is just not really all that good, and sometimes it's just a little too cheesy, and sometimes it makes me want to laugh at it more than just like horrified, I guess, and it's not to knock it at all, you know, because I do like the original a lot, and I do rewatch it, but as far as sticking true to like the whole idea of what the Pet Sematary book is, I mean, this is a really bleak story. I think this movie really hit the nail on the head, you know. It really drove it home. You know, the acting in it is solid. The one thing that I will talk about slightly briefly is the decision that they made to replace the child that gets killed and they ultimately end up bringing back. In the original, it was the little baby boy, right? But in the remake, it was like I think the daughter was like 8, 9, something like that. Such a good decision, because her acting when she comes back from the dead and she's like kind of dealing with it is so unbelievably eerie and disturbing, and just you're afraid of this girl as soon as she comes into frame, and it was so freaking good. I honestly this is another movie that I honestly can't really find something negative to talk about. It plays so much better than the first one that I can't help but like it just a little bit more than the original, and I'm gonna give this movie 5 stars. Alright guys, that's it for this double review of Shazam and Pet Sematary. Hopefully you guys liked it. I'm sorry it's kind of, you know, a little bit more bare bones than you guys are used to at this point, but I'm gonna try and get back into a good kind of a thing with these videos as the year progresses and my reviews, you know, keep coming out. So, but until then, my Avengers Endgame review is up right now, I believe. And you know, if you guys like what you see, you go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. You know, all my social media is in the description below for Instagram and Twitter and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, see you guys in the next review.